Stepping into a bustling marketplace, instead of finding fresh produce or household items, you are met with a sea of strikingly beautiful single women longing for companionship. This stark reality grips the lives of thousands of women in China. Located in East Asia, China is a vast and diverse nation, bordered by 14 countries including India, Russia, Mongolia, and Vietnam. To the east, the expansive Pacific Ocean kisses its shores, home to vibrant metropolises like Shanghai and Guangzhou. These cities, pulsating with life, sharply contrast the haunting loneliness faced by many women. The crisis of single women in China underscores the profound socio-cultural challenges beneath the surface of this ancient yet rapidly modernizing nation. Dear friends, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel to support the team making this video. Thank you very much. China, spanning approximately 9.6 million square kilometers, ranks as the world's third largest country, trailing only Russia and Canada. This immense nation showcases a stunning variety of landscapes. Among these are the arid expanses of the Gobi and Taklamakan deserts and the towering Himalayas, home to Mount Everest, the planet's tallest peak. Additionally, China boasts expansive fertile plains, like the North China Plain, which are essential for agriculture, and major rivers such as the Yangtze and Yellow Rivers that are vital to the country's economy. However, beneath China's breathtaking natural beauty lies a troubling social issue, a growing crisis of single women. The country faces a gender imbalance exacerbated by decades of the one-child policy and a cultural preference for male children. This demographic skew has left a significant number of women without prospects for marriage, leading to severe social implications. China boasts the largest population on the planet, exceeding 1.4 billion people. This immense population is unevenly spread across the country, with the eastern and coastal regions teeming with life and urban development. Cities like Beijing, Shanghai, and Shenzhen are bustling with millions of residents. However, beneath the surface of these thriving metropolises lies a crisis affecting many single Chinese women, rooted in the country's historical and societal complexities. In 1979, China introduced the one-child policy as a radical attempt to curb its rapidly growing population. This policy remained in effect until 2016, when it was succeeded by the two-child policy, and eventually, the three-child policy currently in place. Despite these changes, the lingering effects of the original policy continue to resonate, with a stark gender imbalance of approximately 104.7 men for every 100 women. A deep-rooted cultural preference for male children has exacerbated this issue. In Chinese society, sons are seen as a prized asset. They are viewed as the torchbearers of the family name, heirs to family wealth, and crucially, the primary caregivers for their aging parents. This cultural bias has contributed significantly to the gender disparity, creating a crisis where single women face immense societal pressure. For centuries, the preference for sons has been ingrained in the cultural fabric of China. Stories abound of families going to great lengths to ensure the birth of a male child. In many rural areas, traditions dictate that only sons can perform certain ancestral rites, further reinforcing their perceived importance. This has led to practices such as gender-selective abortions and abandonment of female infants, severely skewing the gender ratio. The societal implications of this gender imbalance are profound. Millions of men face the grim prospect of lifelong bachelorhood, unable to find partners due to the scarcity of women. This has given rise to a multitude of social issues, including human trafficking and forced marriages, as desperate families seek wives for their sons. Adding to the complexity is the economic factor. In urban areas, women are becoming increasingly educated and career-focused, delaying marriage and childbirth. This shift has created a new class of successful, independent women, who are often labeled as leftover women if they remain unmarried past a certain age. The stigmatization and societal expectations add layers of pressure on these women, forcing them into a difficult balancing act between traditional roles and modern aspirations. Furthermore, the psychological toll on both men and women cannot be understated. Men, unable to fulfill the societal expectation of marriage, face social ostracism and depression. Women, on the other hand, endure the double-edged sword of high expectations and limited choices, often compromising their personal aspirations to conform to societal norms. China's demographic crisis is a ticking time bomb, with far-reaching consequences that are just beginning to unfold. As the government grapples with the after-effects of decades-old policies, the social fabric of the nation is being tested in unprecedented ways. The gender imbalance is not just a statistic, it is a human crisis with stories of heartbreak, struggle, and resilience woven into the very fabric of Chinese society. One might wonder, with a surplus of men, why are so many women still single? The core issue lies in age and societal expectations. Many women have crossed a certain age threshold, leading men to disregard them in favor of younger brides. These women, often labeled as shengnu or leftover women, face societal stigma for being single and over 26 years old. This term, laden with negative connotations, causes significant distress among these women. In China, the traditional preference for younger brides is deeply ingrained, making it challenging for women above a certain age to find partners. Despite their accomplishments and careers, these women are often overlooked in the marriage market. The societal pressure to marry young and the negative labeling contribute to a culture where women are judged not by their achievements, but by their marital status. To illustrate, Li Na, a 28-year-old professional in Beijing, faces immense pressure from her family and society to get married. Despite her successful career and independence, she is constantly reminded of her shengnu status, which affects her self-esteem and mental health. This issue is not just about individual experiences, but reflects broader societal attitudes that need to change. Adding to the complexity, China's gender imbalance exacerbates the problem. With millions more men than women, the competition for young brides is fierce, leaving older women marginalized. This demographic reality, combined with cultural norms, creates a challenging environment for single women seeking partners later in life. China is a land that mesmerizes and captivates all who set foot within its vast borders. This enormous country boasts a cultural, natural, and historical diversity that few can rival. Visitors to China are presented with the opportunity to experience some of the world's most legendary tourist spots. The Great Wall of China, recognized as one of the 7 wonders of the modern world, extends over 21,000 kilometers, traversing breathtaking landscapes and showcasing the magnificence of ancient Chinese engineering. Another unmissable landmark is the Forbidden City in Beijing, a stunning remnant of the imperial era, filled with palaces, temples, and lavish gardens. This ancient abode of the Ming and Qing dynasty emperors stands as a true testament to traditional Chinese architecture, preserving its grandeur and historical significance. China isn't just a land of ancient landmarks. It boasts breathtaking natural beauty. The Yellow Mountains in Anhui Province, with their majestic, time-carved rock formations and lush greenery, are a testament to the wonders of nature. Zhangjiajie National Park in Hunan, known for its awe-inspiring sandstone pillars that inspired the floating mountains in the movie Avatar, showcases the country's natural splendor. But beyond its natural wonders, China's cities pulse with life and vibrancy. Take Shanghai, for example, where ultra-modern skyscrapers stand tall alongside elegant colonial architecture, creating a unique blend of old and new. Or consider Chengdu in Sichuan, a city renowned for its rich tea culture, endearing giant pandas, and fiery cuisine that tantalizes the taste buds. When we talk about Chinese cuisine, it's easy to conjure up images of Peking duck with its crispy golden skin, or the delicate dim sum served in bamboo baskets. These dishes, while iconic, only scratch the surface of what is one of the world's richest and most diverse culinary traditions. Admittedly, there can be some hesitation, influenced by stories of exotic and unusual dishes that might seem daunting to some travelers. However, the reality of Chinese gastronomy extends far beyond these perceptions, offering a tapestry of flavors and ingredients that vary dramatically from one region to another. In the bustling streets of Sichuan, you can experience the fiery embrace of hot pot, a communal dish that brings together friends and family around a simmering pot of spicy broth. This dish is not just about the heat. It's a symphony of flavors, combining tender slices of meat, fresh vegetables, and a variety of dipping sauces that add layers of complexity to every bite. Traveling to the coastal regions, you'll find a bounty of seafood prepared with a deft touch that highlights the freshness of the ingredients. From the delicate sweetness of steamed fish with ginger and scallions to the umami-packed punch of oyster pancakes, the coastal cuisine of China is a testament to the country's deep connection with the sea. In the north, the cuisine takes on heartier characteristics, with dishes designed to warm the soul during cold winters. Imagine savoring a bowl of hand-pulled noodles, each strand a testament to the skill of the chef, swimming in a rich, savory broth that has been simmered for hours. Or biting into a perfectly cooked dumpling, its thin skin giving way to a juicy filling of minced meat and fragrant herbs. Venture into the less traveled regions, and you'll encounter culinary delights that are truly unique. In Yunnan, for example, the use of wild mushrooms and herbs creates dishes that are both earthy and aromatic. The province's Dai cuisine, influenced by neighboring Southeast Asia, offers a fresh and tangy counterpoint to the more robust flavors found elsewhere in China. The diversity of Chinese cuisine is a reflection of the country's vast and varied landscape. From the spicy heat of Sichuan to the subtle elegance of Cantonese dim sum, each region brings its own distinct flavors and culinary traditions to the table. In the heart of Guangdong province, culinary adventures abound with restaurants serving snake meat, a delicacy prized in China for its purported medicinal benefits. But Guangdong's unique offerings are just the beginning of an extraordinary gastronomic journey across the nation. In the vibrant city of Chongqing, located in Sichuan province, the famous hot pot awaits. This culinary experience is a feast for the senses, featuring a steaming cauldron of spicy, aromatic broth in which diners cook an array of meats and vegetables. The sight of the bubbling pot, the rich aroma, and the intense flavors create an unforgettable dining experience. Journey further to Yunnan province, where the cuisine becomes even more adventurous. Here, traditional dishes include fried grasshoppers and larvae, integral to the local diet. These exotic offerings highlight the region's diverse culinary heritage, though they may challenge the palates of even the most adventurous food enthusiasts. While these delicacies captivate many, some may find comfort in more familiar fare. For instance, a preference for a simple meal of rice and chicken can be just as satisfying in this vast and diverse culinary landscape. Returning into the current reality for Chinese women, the rapid advancement of technology and widespread access to information have reshaped priorities for many modern women in China. There is now a significant emphasis on education and career, signaling a profound shift in the country's social and economic landscape. This evolution has led to a growing number of single women, fundamentally altering traditional roles in Chinese society. The drive for higher education and professional careers is increasingly seen as a route to financial independence and personal empowerment. Many Chinese women are choosing to delay marriage and motherhood, opting instead to invest in their academic credentials and secure influential positions in the workforce. This trend is bolstered by an array of educational and professional opportunities, stemming from progressive government policies and societal changes that promote gender equality. The government's focus on gender equality has opened new doors for women, allowing them to pursue ambitions that were once out of reach. This shift is not just a personal choice, but a collective movement towards redefining what it means to be a woman in modern China. With more women enrolling in universities and entering high-powered careers, the traditional expectation of early marriage and childbearing is being challenged, leading to a new social dynamic where singlehood is increasingly common. Furthermore, the societal acceptance of single women is gradually improving, with more support systems and communities forming around this new demographic. Stories of women like Li Xia, who earned her PhD and became a leading scientist in her field, are becoming more common. These women are role models, demonstrating that success and fulfillment can be achieved without conforming to traditional marital expectations. The focus on education and career advancement in China has brought significant challenges for women who choose these paths. Women striving for professional success often face immense social pressure to marry and start a family at an early age. This clash between traditional expectations and modern ambitions has led to drastic measures from their parents, who often harbor extreme attitudes. One striking example of these parental attitudes is the phenomenon of marriage markets. Anxious parents converge at these gatherings to advertise their single daughters, desperately seeking suitable partners. Typically held on weekends, these markets draw hundreds of parents, each armed with marriage resumes that detail their daughters' attributes and accomplishments. These resumes go beyond basic information such as age, height, and income, including specific assets like home and car ownership. In the context of these markets, owning property or a vehicle is considered a significant advantage, greatly enhancing a woman's prospects of attracting a desirable partner. The practice of selling daughters might already seem outlandish, but what adds an even more perplexing layer is that many of these women are advertised without their knowledge. This highlights the enormity and complexity of China's marriage market, a colossal industry that attracts the interest of many renowned companies aiming for a slice of its lucrative profits. This marriage market is not just large, it's immense, with companies sharing clients' data with the Chinese government to leverage any advantage in this competitive arena. This demonstrates the extreme lengths corporations will go to capitalize on this industry. China's wedding and matchmaking industry is flourishing, with an estimated annual revenue surpassing $300 million. This booming business has led some sociologists to speculate that the term leftover women was coined by the matchmaking industry itself. They argue that this label is a strategic move to boost profits, playing on the fears of parents and single women alike. To add perspective, the pressures on single women in China are immense. The societal expectation to marry by a certain age can be overwhelming. Families often feel compelled to turn to matchmaking services, which promise to find suitable matches quickly. This urgency is manipulated by the industry to fuel its growth, leading to ethical concerns about exploitation and privacy. Moreover, the Chinese government's involvement in this market raises questions about data privacy and individual rights. The collaboration between corporations and the state reflects a deep entanglement where personal information is commodified, further complicating the lives of those caught in this system. In essence, the thriving marriage market in China is a double-edged sword. While it provides opportunities and solutions for those seeking partners, it also perpetuates a cycle of fear and exploitation, driven by the relentless pursuit of profit. The term, leftover women, serves as a stark reminder of the social pressures and the industry's pervasive influence. Chinese women have a captivating and unique appearance that is a result of centuries of intermingling and adaptation to their distinctive geographic environment. Their delicate and harmonious features are a testament to their rich cultural heritage. Starting with their facial features, Chinese women often have gentle, almond-shaped eyes that exude mystery and depth. These expressive eyes are a defining characteristic that sets them apart, captivating anyone who looks into them. Their cheekbones are typically high and prominent, contributing to a serene and refined appearance that is both elegant and timeless. Another notable feature is their hair, which is often straight and shiny, ranging from jet black to dark brown. This characteristic is rooted in their Asian ancestry, giving them a silky and mesmerizing mane that adds to their overall allure. Chinese women are often admired for their medium height and delicate, elegant physiques. Their silhouettes are typically slender, accentuated by soft features and graceful postures that radiate femininity and delicacy. The combination of these delicate features, silky hair, and slender figures creates a unique and captivating beauty. This allure is further enhanced by an aura of tranquility and serenity, making them enchanting to admirers worldwide. Exploring the possibility of finding your ideal partner in China requires a deep dive into the country's alarming social dynamics and living costs. Before you embark on your journey, it's vital to understand the visa requirements for U.S. citizens. Ensuring you have the necessary documentation is the first step in your travel plans. Traveling to China can be a significant expense, with airfare ranging from $800 to $1,500, depending on your departure city and the season. Upon arrival, finding a place to stay will be a top priority. In bustling cities like Beijing and Shanghai, expect to pay between $600 to $1,100 per month for a one-bedroom apartment in a central location. More affordable housing can be found in smaller cities or the outskirts of major urban areas. When it comes to food in China, costs are generally quite affordable, particularly if you choose to dine at local restaurants and street markets. In these venues, a meal can set you back between $5 to $15 per person. On the other hand, dining at more upscale establishments can push the cost to $30 or more per person. Living expenses also include basic utilities such as water, electricity, and internet, which typically amount to $50 to $100 per month, depending on usage and location. Transportation in China is another area where affordability and efficiency shine. The country's extensive network of subways, buses, and high-speed trains makes getting around easy and budget-friendly. For instance, a subway ticket is usually around $0.50, and a high-speed train ride between cities can cost anywhere from $50 to $100, depending on the distance traveled. Adding to the allure of China's urban lifestyle is its diverse culinary scene. The vibrant street markets offer a plethora of affordable and delicious options, from savory dumplings to flavorful noodles, allowing residents and visitors alike to experience authentic Chinese cuisine without breaking the bank. In contrast, upscale restaurants provide a more refined dining experience, perfect for special occasions, albeit at a higher price point. Utilities, often a concern in many countries, are reasonably priced in China. Whether in bustling cities or quieter towns, the monthly costs for essentials such as water, electricity, and internet remain within a manageable range, contributing to the overall affordability of living in this vast nation. With strategic financial planning, you can maximize your time in China, savoring its vibrant culture and diverse culinary delights. You might even discover your ideal partner in this expansive and intriguing land. Dear friends, please press the like button and subscribe to the channel to support the team making this video.